Chile's hidden treasure. Are we ready for the rare earth revolution? Rare earths, a group of 17 chemical elements essential to the technology and electromobility industries, have emerged as a strategic resource in the global economy, serving as indispensable components for wind turbines, electric vehicles, electronic devices, and more. Traditionally associated with copper and lithium production, Chile now appears poised to tap into the extraction of these critical minerals, thanks in particular to the presence of ionic clays with a lower environmental impact. This essay examines the current landscape of rare earths in Chile, their comparison to global production, market projections, and the challenges the country faces, especially regarding the value lost by not managing the presence of rare earths in copper concentrate. Chile has been identified as one of the Latin American countries with the greatest potential for rare earth exploitation. A study by the Universidad Bernardo O'Higgins suggests that the country could become the region's leading rare earth producer, taking over the position Brazil currently holds. This potential is mainly concentrated in the municipality of Penco in the Biobío region, where ionic clays allow for cleaner extraction and processing than rock-based methods. The Penco Module project, led by Minera Aclara, foresees an initial investment ranging between $130 and $150 million, with an estimated multiplier effect of $300 million on Chile's GDP. Annual production is projected at between 500 and 774 tons of rare earth oxides, mainly dysprosium, terbium, and neodymium, over an approximate 14-year lifespan. This exploitation model stands out for a method known as circular mineral harvesting, which recycles more than 95% of the water used, eliminates the need for explosives and crushing, and avoids large-scale tailings. Additionally, it is estimated that around 2,200 direct and indirect jobs would be created, boosting both the local and national economy. Extracting ionic clays offers several benefits. Lower environmental impact. The process requires less fresh water, reduces waste emissions, and avoids the use of explosives. Efficient resource use. Up to 95% of the water is recycled, and no toxic tailings are produced. Green mining, positioning. In a global context that values sustainability, this approach strengthens Chile's image as a responsible supplier of critical raw materials. These conditions could prove decisive for Chile's competitiveness, allowing the country to seize opportunities in the growing global demand for rare earths. Internationally, the production of rare earths is highly concentrated in China, which accounts for approximately 68.5% of the supply and controls nearly 95% of refining capacity. Other important players include the United States, Australia, and Myanmar, although their production shares remain considerably smaller. Global demand, driven by the energy transition and expanding electromobility, is estimated to reach around 240,000 metric tons by 2030, with further increases expected toward 2040. To meet climate neutrality goals, the International Energy Agency, IEA, estimates that rare earth extraction should be multiplied by 10 by 2030. This scenario could position Chile as a key alternative to diversify supply and lessen the heavy Western dependence on the Chinese market, provided that the country develops a solid and sustainable value chain. Chile's entry into the rare earth market could translate into significant economic benefits. Initial investment of $150 million is estimated to generate a multiplier effect of $300 million on GDP, reflecting the positive impact on related activities such as construction, services, and logistics. Moreover, projects like the Penco Module foster the creation of hundreds of direct jobs and thousands of indirect ones, promoting regional development. Solidifying rare earth extraction would allow Chile to diversify its mining exports beyond copper and lithium. In addition to bolstering revenues, it would reduce dependence on an increasingly volatile global market. Furthermore, Chile's national expertise in large-scale mining, combined with high safety and technological standards, could be advantageous for quickly implementing rare earth extraction and refining processes. The cleaner nature of ionic clay extraction offers an opportunity for Chile to advance toward a green mining model. This approach aligns with growing international demand for products meeting environmental, social, and governance (ESG) criteria, potentially adding value to rare earth exports. However, concerns persist regarding possible effects on local ecosystems, groundwater contamination, and impacts on neighboring communities, requiring strict monitoring and transparent protocols. A critical factor in Chilean mining is the inadvertent presence of rare earths in copper concentrates that are exported to various markets, primarily in Asia. Since the country does not yet have domestic separation and refining plants, these high-value elements are processed abroad, generating several problems. 1. Loss of economic value. Chile does not receive income from the direct sale of the rare earth oxides that remain mixed in with copper. 2. Squandered technological opportunity. The absence of a local rare earth refining industry prevents knowledge transfer and the development of specialized human capital. 3. Perpetuation of a primary extractive model. Reliance on the export of unprocessed raw materials is reinforced, forfeiting potential industrial linkages and opportunities for higher value-added products. Reversing this trend requires public policies to foster the development of processing plants, incentives for innovation, and clear regulations mandating the separation of these critical byproducts within the national territory. The most urgent challenge is to establish a specific legal and regulatory framework for rare earths, including property rights, rigorous environmental standards, and effective oversight mechanisms. Legal certainty and regulatory clarity are indispensable for attracting both local and foreign investment, as well as for facilitating public-private partnerships that can accelerate industry development. Rare earth extraction goes hand in hand with the need to develop technical capabilities in refining and separation. Encouraging research and development, R&D, is vital for the country's technological self-sufficiency, reducing reliance on foreign funds. Universities, research centers, and mining companies must work together to innovate in extraction and processing methods, maximizing efficiency and minimizing environmental impact. Despite Chile's comparative advantages, long-term success depends on social acceptance and ecosystem protection. This requires robust environmental impact studies, responsible mine closure plans, and effective community engagement, ensuring shared benefits and preventing socio-environmental conflicts. The extraction of rare earths in Chile represents a pivotal opportunity to diversify the country's productive matrix and harness the growing global demand for critical minerals in the energy transition. The presence of ionic clays in the Biobío region, combined with Chile's solid mining tradition, offers favorable conditions for the country to become a Latin American leader in the production of these strategic substances. Nevertheless, the consolidation of this industry entails addressing structural challenges. These include a lack of processing infrastructure, delays in specific regulation, and the limited value capture resulting from exporting rare earths mixed with copper concentrate. Measures such as strengthening mining governance, promoting local R&D, adopting environmentally responsible practices, and building separation and refining plants are indispensable steps to prevent Chile from lagging behind in a market dominated by China. Ultimately, if the country tackles these issues with strategic foresight and robust regulation, it can transform its geological potential into a sustainable competitive advantage, yielding long-term economic, social, and environmental benefits. The global energy transition presents a unique opportunity for Chile, internationally renowned for its mining leadership, to take a qualitative and quantitative leap forward in rare earth production.